Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Sammy and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you is Sammy's ability to understand and respond to her formal on-leash obedience commands. The little tiny corrections and every once in a while a treat for motivation to get what we want out of her when it comes to her obedience training. The first thing that we want to take a moment to introduce is the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves his left hand free to give any little adjustments that's needed, and the only correction that we give here at school is that little tiny tug and let go on the training collar that you just saw Rich do. Now Sammy is sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done, and the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking, and the command is Sammy, heel.
Sammy, heel.
And at this point, Sammy has a job to do, and that is to stay even with your left leg when walking, not forging ahead or lagging behind, matching pace with you, and each time that you stop your feet, she's been taught to sit automatically and wait for her next command. And it's hard to see her with the shadows, she's so black, but we're up in the sun now a little bit. And it's very important that you be in control of her during your walks so that she doesn't feel the need to be reactive. She's walking next to your left leg, her head is up, she's paying attention, she's focused. And the next command that we're going to demonstrate is the sit stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, it is a one-word command. You can lengthen out the amount of time and the distance that you can go from her, but by working on all these commands, you're teaching her that you are the leader, not she. And I think that she had some misguided notion that she was in charge of not only you, but of her walk time and everything, and consequently she was hyper vigilant and always in protection mode. She's so adorable, and she's like a little machine when it comes to obedience.
Stay.
Rich leaves her again in another sit stay, and again the next few days are going to be brutally hot and she's black, so practice indoors. This is the come on command. She's very exuberant about coming on command. She should come and sit in front of you facing your knees.
Stay.
And Rich will demonstrate that come on command again. Sammy, come. She should come right in and she should sit. And then she goes back to heeling. Now the next command is the one that you said you could never get her to do. It's not 100% perfect, but I know you ladies want her home, so you're going to continue to practice this with this one at home. She's doing really well, it's just not exactly where I would like it to be. And that's your down. So with her seated at your left, you're going to take your left open palm, push it straight down toward the ground, and give the one-word command to down and stay. Your long down stay, you're also going to practice the amount of time that she can hold it and the distance that you can go. And we'll be practicing all this together tomorrow. Rich calls her, and that was a much better sit. She's a lovely little girl. She has come a very, very long way. We want to show you how she is when there's distraction included. So we're going to be bringing another dog out so that you can see how she reacts or doesn't react when there's another dog around her in close proximity. We're very proud of her progress, and we will be back in a minute.